litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took off.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Giants. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And off we go from East Rutherford. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil is Cam Scattergood. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
It is 3rd and long. Out of shotgun. It's dark. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Right to the air is Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
2nd and inches. Come on, go. First carry now for the former Badgers, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big...
And he's in! Touchdown, Colts. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he will give himself up at the end of that one.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 31 yards.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Cougar 19.
On the give, it's Scatterboot. And he's in! And Scatterboot! Touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Ready up. Go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Let's go now. Ready.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Richardson going to get it quickly out to down. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll roll through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On first down, Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, on the sideline.
That's taken at about the 14. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he is gone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Colts will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, here is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23. Where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Get it!
It's Richardson on the move. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Come on, come on.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
Downs goes in motion. They'll run on first down with Taylor. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's second and 6.
Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And the Colts are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Okay, ready?
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Go! Cowboy 80. Hot 70, hot 70.
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, you
On the jump.
they got you thinking that you Superman.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing. Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 47 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Ready. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Let's go. Now, Dart. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
This one is caught by Robinson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll work this past 25 to the 26-yard line. Javon Holland to make the tackle. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Set.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Second and 5.
69. Here we go.
Out of a shotgun, Richardson. To the left side and taken in by down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Richardson. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. He's close to a first down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Giants' 48-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds and stop the clock as well.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Got it.
Here
Ready?
comes 2nd and 4.
Ready?
A quick throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newton. And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
The 16-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Here we go. Here we go. Rambo 80. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Go.
A run with Taylor. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
On the ready.
3rd and long. Downs goes in motion.
75th Warriors, 70. Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, right?
From the gun on 3rd down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. The Giants will call their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And no return forthcomes. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Throwing is Dart. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Dart going to throw here on second down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's taken in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Okay, break. Smash. Here we go, Scott.
A give, running right, it's Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Buffalo 18.
That's Pierce in motion. Throwing on second down, Richardson. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And it's third down.
Third down and 3.
Come on. 76. Warriors, 70. Ready.
Looking to throw, Richardson. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The Colts about to kick this one away. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep.
The Giants take over first and down at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a couple. To throw is Dart. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. Look at the big man go. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. That is second TD catch of the season. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Richardson operating from the pistol. That one into the hands of Down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Moving outside the pocket. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the give, this is Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Colts.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. This time the slanting becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for it.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Headed left, buying time. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On second down, Darden, open man is the tight end, Thomas Fedoni. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for 1 count longer. It most likely was going to result in a sack.
On third down, here is Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. JT doing a blowout. Into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
To the air on second down. Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had his touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the 2 third downs?
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
3rd and 2.
To the air once more is Dart. To the goal line and in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
To the air again goes Dart. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a two-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. And that That one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Okay, break.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Steady.
They'll give this one to the scanner, running right. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
In motion is Warren.
18 Rally. 18 Rally. Warriors 70.
On second down, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is hard. And he will go all the way. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
17-yard line.
On first down, Dart. That is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing again, Dart. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dart gonna throw it again. Now a short one, caught by the tight end Johnson. Down the left sideline. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pick up of 46 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Let's go now. 79.
They take the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Go! Get him, get him! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
They'll run. And he will score. Game on. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Dart. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
32.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go! Go!
Richardson going to get it quickly out to down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Let's go!
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
19-18! Ready!
Looks like a design. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set! 60 vices, 60 vices!
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, a big third down.
Let's go. Back to 60. 1918.
They'll stick to the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They look underneath here for Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
He'll run. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Big, big play. 3rd and 2. Here's Dart. Ball incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Let's go now. Go.
Now Dart. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
On the go. Here we go. Back. Go.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll go again here with Taylor. And much more room to run on this one. Picked up of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The Colts about set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This one, returnable. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Half the 60, half the 60.
On play action, it is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's going to go all the way. Oh, that's a late.
Wow.
Here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
The extra point by Romo is good. The Giants have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 Lions.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. 18 Rattler.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. To the left side and taken in by down. Now they burn the timeout. They're in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just one left in this game. We'll see.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
He's got his man. That's down. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Here's 1st down. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready up. Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. And in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.